Hi everybody, welcome. I'm really glad you guys get to join me today. As it may have said in the title, that this is a very important video that I hope you all take the time to watch. Now, some of you may have heard of an upcoming sensation that's going to be a huge step for the ASMR community. I'm of course talking about TingleCon, or Tingle Convention. And what it's going to be the first ever virtual conference about this amazing phenomenon known as ASMR. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make us a beautiful painting while we talk about this. Now, I just came back from a fishing trip about a couple weeks ago. Me and the family rented a cabin, and I spent most of the days just hanging down by the rivers, just fishing and fishing and fishing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let's make a nice, beautiful fisherman stream. Let's make an ideal fishing stream. And by the way, the app that I'm using it on my Samsung tablet. It's called Sketch. It has all the tools that I need to make my painting. I'm just telling you all this just in case maybe you want to get your tablet and you want to do this painting with me. I didn't have so much luck finding it on my phone or on my laptop. So if you have a tablet, that's probably the best chance you'll find it. But anyway, so what is going to be playing here? Well, it's going to be a live conference, and it is going to be taking place on, the start date is July 13th at 8 a.m. to July 15th at 8 p.m. It's taking place here in the United States, but we are going to have artists all over the world. I'm sure of it. This is just going to be just a huge, huge, huge opportunity for us. And in case you're wondering, it's all going to be broadcasting live on Twitch TV. That's going to be Twitch TV/TingleCon. I will leave links to the Twitter page, to the official website for it, all down in the description below. And if you're an ASMR artist and if you want to be part of this too, registration is absolutely free. But you have to hurry. If you want one of your videos to be featured in this, all you have to do, make the video, submit it before July 1st. I will leave you a link to the website down in the description for you to learn more. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So, like always, I like to start with my blue. And I love doing these paintings because it kind of brings out my inner Bob Ross. I watch him all the time. Just be amazed of what he can do just with a simple little brush tricks. Make little X's with a blue. That's going to be our sky. Go over here, get the blender. I'm going to up the strength, up the size. And just go side to side. So you can blend it all in and out. So we can get a beautiful, beautiful sky. But yes, this is going to be the first ever ASMR conference. And I also have some other news that many ASMR artists are actually going to be part of this. And I'm very happy and pleased to announce that I will also be taking part of this. It's a huge honor. I've been doing ASMR videos for about 5 years, and never before would I ever thought that it would get this big. And What's making it big is that a lot of people already have like ASMR, but they just don't really understand what it is. You know, they may think they're weird or something, so they don't really tell people about it. That's how I used to be until I discovered it on YouTube, and that inspired me to make my own videos. And so many of you have stuck with me for so long, and I just can't thank you enough for it. So now, let's make our water. I'm going to use a different shade of blue for the water. And you know what I do? Center and back. Center and back. Center and back. And right in the middle, keep that little open space of white. And back. That and back. That and back. And back. And just like the sky, get the blender and just blend it all out. And what this does, it right in the center of it, it's going to create that little, that little illusion, it's going to create that little illusion of the sunlight hitting directly in the middle. But yeah, I'm currently on the TingleCon Twitter page. Again, it will be linked in the link below. So I am already working on a video that I'm going to submit, and that is going to be played for this. There are going to be exclusive videos. There will also be panels, and I'm also proud to announce that I'm also going to be on a panel. Sorry. And there's also going to be workshops and live sessions. So maybe you can see one of your favorite ASMR artists on there. And it's also a really great way to support our growing sensation. And as we all know, it's all thanks to you guys. It's all thanks to you guys that ASMR has grown to where it is that we are able to do this. And I thank each and every single one of you. Now, let's see. Let's make it a beautiful, bright, sunny day with some clouds. And what I'd like to do is, in all of this, I'm just making it all as I go. So we take the chalk, add a little bit of red in it, like that. And then I can go like this. And what it does is, when I blend out the clouds, it's actually going to look like that the clouds have some lights shining on them. And you'll see. Watch this. Here, down the sides, because I don't want to overdo it. Kind of spread it out, because clouds are big, beautiful, and fluffy. See that? Alright. Now, let's go ahead. Let's make a mountain. Maybe I'll just make one big old giant mountain. Just one mountain. So again, I am very honored and very thrilled about this. They just sent me an email today confirming that I've been accepted, I've been registered, and I'm going to be part of this, and I'm going to submit a special video. And you know what? Just because we're friends, between you guys and me, I'm going to let you guys know what that video is going to be. I'm not going to give you too much detail, because that's going to be the surprise. For the first time ever on my channel, I'm going to be making a steampunk video for this occasion. I've always wanted to do a steampunk video. And I'm like pinching every single buck that I have just to go to making a great video for this occasion. Now, this right here is going to be where I make the mountain. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and put it right in the center. So let's do that. Just, let's make one big old mountain. Whew, and he is big. He is a big, big, big boy. But you know what? When you're out there fishing, you could use a beautiful view like that. So now we're going to color it in. This is why I like to use the chalk. Because you know the chalk isn't just solid color. You can still see areas of the blue, which can make it look like there's little details, and maybe there's some rocks or grass on this mountain, but not too much details. No, no, no. The mountain's going to be way too far away. Way too far away for you to see any serious details. And oh boy, I'm really going to have to work hard on this painting, because this mountain's taking up most of the space. I think I got a little overboard. Whew. Blend it all in. But more than likely, this was all probably just one big happy accident. Let's downsize the blender. Yep. Which is not so bad, because what it also does is you can also create like that little misty effect. You know, maybe there's been a little bit of rain over there or something. Or maybe it's one of those really big mountains where some of the clouds just kind of like to sit on. And normally I like to add snow onto my mountain, but seeing as this one, let's see, you know what, why not? Let's add a little bit of snow to it. So we're going to take the chalk, go back up to the red, and just like the clouds at like a white with like a little touch of red. Like kind of make it like a milky pink. Or you know what? I think I'm actually going to go with like a bluish color. But you can do it any way you want. You can do this any way you want. And you can see that I'm kind of skipping over some of the browns, because you know there's only like so much sunlight that's actually going to be hitting this mountain. There's only going to be so much sunlight that's going to hit the mountain. So you might not see it all. You might not see it all lit up. But you don't have to do it exactly as how I do it. You know, you get to make your own world. You can make your own fantasy world. Like maybe you have big old blue mountains or big old purple mountains. But right now I'm just making just a typical mountain. Now, for the shadow, we gotta go for a little bit of a darker blue. Like a kind of like a white with a little touch of blue. And kind of make it like a blue grayish color. But I want it a little dark because this is going to be the shadow. Alright, let's see how this looks. Okay, that looks good. That looks very, very good. And I just love doing these paintings. I just love doing them. See, there's our big old giant happy mountain. Ooh, and I gotta tell you, while I was fishing over at well, it's up north in Arizona. As I was fishing there, I saw this beautiful, beautiful blue jay. But unfortunately, I couldn't reach my phone in time. And also, my phone has the not the best quality of cameras. But oh, the blue jay was just absolutely beautiful. Oh. All right. So now comes the part where I get really nervous about. Now's going to come the part where we decide where our trees are going to be. Um, but yes, I'm going to be part of the first ever Tingle Con. I'm very happy, very honored, and I'm actually gonna pull it up on my phone to see if there's any other news for me to read for you guys. Let me take a look real quick, just real quick. Going on to the website. Okay, there's really not much for me to say, but there's still plenty of you to read. Again, that link to their website, Twitter page, Facebook, all that in the description below. Alright, so let's get back onto the painting. I tell you, I cannot believe how far ASMR has come. Okay, so now let's go with a dark green. Well, it doesn't really matter because it's gonna be like a really dark green, like it's gonna look black pretty much. Hmm. Well, I'm telling you, this is gonna be my huge bravery test. Alright, here we go. So maybe, yeah, just as it gets smaller in the middle, just make them big, 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 big. And it gets smaller at the middle to show that it's going further and further back. Same thing on the other side. Just up, 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 and these are all a bunch of trees just kind of like all hudding up together. So you won't be able to make out too much details on them. not a whole lot of details. And next, what we can do is we can start adding our very own individual trees. Our very own individual trees. These are trees that are a little bit, maybe not so far back in line as the others, but enough for them to actually stick out on their own. Now I make a simple little brown line to kind of help set me like a little guiding post. And I'm going to use that same dark color up the side so I can get a better look at it. It's going to be the same dark color, but just a little bit more greener. And then what I always do is make a bunch of little Z's. All the way down. And you can do this too if you want. You can definitely do this too. Yeah, you can definitely do this. And while I'm doing this, I'm also going to create just like a little bit of land. Because we don't want all of our trees like they're just floating out there in the water. Now, again, I'm going to go with the fountain pen. I'm going to use a thin line of that dark brown color. Let's see, let's go up here. Maybe there's another tree lives there. And you know what? We can use that same dark green color. Don't worry, the fun part is coming soon when we get to add the highlights. That's the best part. So just make a bunch of little Z's. And as I'm doing this, I'm also adding some land to it. Adding some land to all of this. Because we don't want our trees to just float out there in the water. Now, and let's see, maybe, why not? Let's brighten up our green a little bit so we can get a better look at these. It's not too much. What I'm doing right now is I'm just adding some little highlights on these trees. Because maybe, well, I'm right-handed, so maybe the sun is hitting these trees from the right side. Let's see, go back to the fountain pen, thin brown. Maybe there's another one here. So for the next few weeks, for the next couple weeks, at the beginning of all of my ASMR videos, I'm going to be promoting the Tingle convention because this is going to be a huge event for all of us. So it's important that we spread the word as quickly as possible. So at the beginning of my videos, if a little clip shows up of just me promoting TingleCon, I'm sorry, but you know, we got to get the word out. We have got to get that word out. and we can use your help as well. You can do it too. Here, maybe this tree's maybe this tree's like way out there, way in the back. And he gets a lot of sunlight. Maybe he's got a lot of sunlight so he can really shine. But the bottom half of his body is like behind the trees. Maybe he's a really, really, really tall tree way back there. They're way back there. Here. He gets all that sunlight. And maybe, as Bob Ross says, everybody needs a friend. So, let's go ahead and give him a little friend. Give him a little friend who's back there with him. His friend is going to be a little bit smaller than him. Alright. This is all looking pretty good. But now, we get to do the really fun stuff. And that is, we need to make our water look like water. And the way we can do that, go over to the blender. Not too small, but I want that strength. Go over this way, because I really want it to pull it down, pull it down, like that. Just like that. See, because now it starts looking like little reflections. Because now it all looks like reflections in the water. So a little bit of reflection over here. Let's see, and what else could we do? Oh, I know what we're missing. Let's add some hard lines. We gotta really make this look like a beautiful, 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 beautiful place to fish. Going with the chalk, I'm using just a small line. And it's just pure white. I want to keep those lines straight. See, just casually making some lines. Very, very, very simple. Very simple. And what else do we need? Well, first off, we need a way to get there. We have this beautiful fishing spot, but we got no way to get there. So I'm gonna put a little trail there. Use the dark brown and maybe over here. This is where our trail comes from. Over to the left side. Here, let's make that brown a little bit darker. You know what? Actually, the opposite. Let's make it a little bit brighter. See, we need a nice little trail to get there. We need a nice trail to get there so we can get that trout. Go to the blender, down the size, down the strength. Because now we want to blend it in. We just want to blend it in. blend it in. You just blend it in. And now, if you want, you can add some bushes too. Definitely not my best drawing, but you know what? That's fine, because I have fun doing these. Now let's add some bushes. What color bush should we have? Let's go maybe a little bright green. Down the side. And this one I'm just kind of casually just tapping it in there. And we can use different color bushes. Use some different color bushes. Maybe there's some little bush over here. Couple bushes over there. These are little bushes of all different colors. Maybe there's a tiny little bright green one over here. Maybe, why not? Let's get crazy. Maybe there's like a couple nice dark green ones on this side. Maybe there's another nice one over here. Don't be afraid to mix the bushes together. Here. Don't be afraid to mix those bushes together, because that's part of nature. It's like I said before, nature doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. There are trees out there that are small, that are missing limbs, missing leaves, but it doesn't make it any less beautiful. Here. Maybe there can be like a let's see, how does this look? Ooh, that's pretty. We have bushes of all different colors. All different colors. See. What else could we do? I know. Let's use the pencil. I don't normally use the pencil unless I'm trying to get into small details, but what you can use the pencil for is go as thin as it can, and if you want, maybe a little bit in the trees in the background, you can just do a couple little scratches. Give it the little indication that there's some little sticks in the back, in those trees, but not too much. Not too much. And maybe, what else could we do here? Maybe. Oh, let's see. While we're using the pencil, let's go to the dark brown color. And if you want, your bushes, it's a little hard to see, But you could start scribbling in some sticks. There's always a bunch of sticks out there. Always a bunch of sticks in these bushes. It's all looking pretty good. But you know what? I think we need one more tree. Just one more tree. What can I say? I like making trees. I'm going to use the pencil this time. See a little line right there. Go with the crayon, up that size. Go to the green. Not too dark, but not too bright. And there we go. There we go. And if you want, you can add some highlight. Just up the green, the brightness a little bit. And just sort of tap in the highlights. That's what I'm doing. Just kind of like just tapping it. And with that, I think we will say that it is done. So, I thank you all for having this little talk with me. And again, I will leave all the links, all the information of TingleCon down in the description below. And I hope to see you all there. God bless.